So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. João Pedro. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Salah! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Smith Rowe. Now it's Muniz. Chalobah promptly onto that, and that is that. Fernandes. Liam Delap. Castagna. Anderson. Now it's Muniz. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Caicedo attempts a clearance.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's looking wide. Pedro Neto. Anderson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the pass is intercepted.
Liam Delap really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Iwobi. He's making a real surge on the left. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Tete. Liam Delap. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Muniz. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Smith Rowe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Castagna. João Pedro. Bassi gets over and intercepts. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Anderson deals with that comfortably. Now it's Muniz. Iwobi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Out towards the flank. Rodrigo Muniz. Robinson. Looking for the run. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Fernandes. Pedro Neto.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Castagna. That has not gone well. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bassi getting this one clear. Now That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. This looks promising, and he's away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Caresses it through. Oh, important interception. Robinson. And it's Iwobi. And Smith Rowe. Now it's Iwobi. Iwobi. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And there they are. Please welcome
An
our
intriguing
players,
half,
everyone.
lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Caicedo. Well, that is one way to stop him. João Pedro. Fernandes. Spread it left. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's fabulous. That's going to go a long way. Robinson. Now it's Iwobi. That'll be a throw. Berger. He's a shot. And the shot! Gusto gets it clear. Nicely spread. Now it's Iwobi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now he's got space here. Now it's João Pedro. Fernandes. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Castagna. Caicedo. Liam Delap. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Muniz. Berger. Iwobi. It's a really well-measured ball. Played into space out wide.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rodrigo Muniz might just make this. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? Cucurella. And Fernandes. Threads one in. Can he get it through? Rodrigo Muniz. Fernandez. He's beaten the last man. Smith Rowe opts for safety, and it's Tete. Castagna, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pass is just off target. Smith Rowe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chips it through. Always onto this, and he's in on goal. Always got a side of goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Berger gets rid without sophistication.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Iwobi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Flings in across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a good run down the right. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's certainly onside here. Castagna with the clearance. Out of play for a throw. Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
João Pedro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Not the most accurate pass. Now there's a fine ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Rodrigo Muniz! They've scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Fernandez. Nice sequence of passes, this. Rodrigo Muniz. Smith Rowe. It's a really well-measured ball. That has not gone well. Anderson. Tete. Smith Rowe. Pedro Neto. Looking for a runner. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And no, that was never going to make it. Pedro Neto. Liam Delap, looking to play him in. Smith Rowe. He won't be happy with that one. João Pedro. Robinson. Now it's Muniz. Plays it through. Iwobi providing an outlet on that flank. That's a throw. And it's Lukic. Tete. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Here's Berger. And it's Robinson. Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. That has been slung wide. Lovely bit of skill. João Pedro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Smith Rowe gets into a good position. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Castagna has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Gusto. And Caicedo. Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. It's a good foot in there. It's a good ball out wide. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tete. Lukic. And it's Smith Rowe. Nicely aimed pass. Smith Rowe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Berger. Smith Rowe. Now it's Muniz. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. Oh, this looks sharp. Liam Delap. Now it's João Pedro. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pedro Neto. Aims beyond the defence. This looks promising. And that's played in low. Bassi tries to clear. Fulham looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And this is Iwobi. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of... There's the shot! Fernandez. A probing pass. That is good alertness. And it's Smith Rowe. Fulham looking to pass their way through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are...
And he shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Deep into stoppage time. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Fulham leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. Fulham carrying a one-goal lead. Some resolute defending there. Bassi. And it's Smith Rowe. Rodrigo Muniz. Foot in. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Well, there's the clearance. Chelsea with the corner. They're first. Fulham have the chance to go the other way. And he's searching through. Smith Rowe takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Smith Rowe is offering a right smile there.
Lukic receives it in a good position here. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandez. In with the challenge. Lukic. Rodrigo Muniz! And that's off target. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a little off target. Still just a single goal between the sides. Smith Rowe, played out to the right. João Pedro for Pedro Neto. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
The attendance for this match was 29,813.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Iwobi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Smith Rowe. Nicely spread. He's got away. Robinson. And it's lofted through here. Liam Delap. He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his Rodrigo Muniz! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Fulham are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's away. Lukic. Fernandez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Iwobi. Oh, super find. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Fulham find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gusto. Caicedo. Plays a sharp little ball here. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rodrigo Muniz. That's a shade optimistic. Fernandez. Cucurella. And Adarabioyo. Chalobah. Fernandez. Adarabioyo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here! Robinson. Smith Rowe. And it's Castagna. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Smith Rowe has been caught there. It's a foul. Castagna. Berger. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Lukic. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Fulham pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Rodrigo Muniz gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to the
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's
Well, there are
lineup.
plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Iwobi. Rodrigo Muniz. Iwobi. Robinson gets into some space. Adarabioyo tries to clear. Fulham with the corner, there first. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Lukic. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Pedro, Liam to lap. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Muniz. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Iwobi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
And this is Iwobi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Smith Rowe! That's really well cleared. And here's Iwobi. He won't be happy with that one. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto because he's so quick and agile. And his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking...
Smith Rowe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Smith Rowe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it out wide. That ball looks a good one. Iwobi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Iwobi! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Gusto. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
That has been cut short. Chelsea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Robinson and Bassi. Berger approaching the half-hour mark. It's a pretty loose pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Lukic. And he's there to retrieve it. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bassi. Now it's Muniz. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Chalobah. That's a sharp pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. João Pedro tries to pass it through. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedro Neto. Anderson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Not the most accurate pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Just eases him off the ball. Rodrigo Muniz puts his foot on the... Rodrigo Muniz! Oh, it's come loose. And that was very necessary. Oh, that's nice. And it's Lukic. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Robinson picks
There
it up
will be
from the
1
goal
minute
kick.
added time.
Now it's Muniz. Now it's Smith Rowe. And that could set him on his way. Goes down, but nothing given. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Everyone, please welcome the
So
two
we reached the
sides.
halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And he has shown him a yellow card. Fernandez. João Pedro. Caicedo. Fernandez. He's found a way through. It's Delac! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Lukic. João Pedro. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pedro Neto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. Fulham still behind thanks to that solitary strike. That is a brilliant interception. Fernandez. Out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Iwobi. Now, can they get him away? Smith Rowe, terrific header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Iwobi. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Berger. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Castagna. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. That has not gone well. Lukic. That is good alertness. Half an hour gone in the second half.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a decent clearance. Over to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, well measured.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nicely aimed pass. Fernandez. And that has left him in a heap. Throw in. Gusto. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. Oh, well
There
played.
will be
That
1
has
minute added
snuffed out the
time.
danger. Castagna. Looking for the run. Sanchez claims it, and the danger passes. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals
Hello,
one more
everybody,
time.
and welcome
A
to
day
the
for
match.
parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Decent chance! And it's a goal! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
So, a breakthrough already. Ruben Diaz. And it's Gonzalez. And here's Haaland. Now it's Bob. Cherki. Haaland. Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gakpo! Gakpo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception. Nouri. Great vision. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Haaland. Spread neatly.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Haaland knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now this could... Oh, shooting chance! He's looking wide. Chance here to counter. Neatly clipped into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, nicely intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Bob. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played back in, played out to the right. It's a goal kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. Van Dijk. Konate. McAllister. Reinders. And it's Reinders. Reinders is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cherki, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Haaland. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good... Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Got nowhere to hide after that one. He's had it nicked away. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the shot! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Lewis. And now they can spring out of defence. Ekitike. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some resolute defending there. Kirkes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Not the most accurate pass. Gakpo.
2 added minutes has been
Ambitious
indicated.
ball here. That has not gone well. And it's lofted through here.
Pretty robust defending.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Crosses it in here. Chooses to go back. Challenge. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
Everyone
don't
please
fix it. So
welcome to
I
the
think the
field,
manager has to
our
resist
players.
change at this stage.
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Ekitike.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is a great pick out. That has been knocked clear. Pass somewhat off target. Cherki. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. Haaland! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's an imaginative pass. Marmoush. Nouri. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ekitike! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bob. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Driving forward, gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Over to the left. Nouri. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
28,997.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pass somewhat off target. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
McAllister. Looking to play him in. Oh, a delicate chip through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. McAllister. Had it Soboslai. And Konate. Well, that has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bob. Cherki. There will be a throw-in. No, it's come to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he shoots!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Szoboszlai. Frimple. And it's Szoboszlai. Just eases him off the ball. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz! Knocks it out wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. Nouri. It's a pretty loose pass. Liverpool close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Bob. In it comes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Frimple. Probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ekitike. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's Kirkes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewis. Now it's Bob. Oh, that's fabulous. No, that's been intercepted. That's that, the end. Liverpool can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this and the shot!
Szoboszlai. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. McAllister. And that was nowhere near his best. Marmoush. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's been shifted off it. That has ended up in no man's land. Szoboszlai. Now it's Wirtz. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. Salah. Important interception.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Szoboszlai. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Konate wins the duel this time. And it's Salah. He's through here. Now it's Wirtz. A heavy challenge. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Salah. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there. McAllister. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played out to the left flank. Nouri over to the left, looking for options for movement. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that's well seen too. Marmoush. That has been slung wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now he's got space here. McAllister. Szoboszlai.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's an imaginative pass. Neatly clipped into space. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's Salah! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Frimpong. That is a brilliant interception. Bob. Cherki. Bob. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Haaland. Bob. Ruben Dias. Nouri. Mohamed Salah. Challenge. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He gets big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Wirtz.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
McAllister. Haaland. Oh, he's burst through. McAllister played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Gakpo gets into a good position. Now it's Wirtz. He's beaten the last man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Gakpo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Cherki. Goalless still, and either side really getting onto the front foot. Gonzalez is fouled. Reinders. And here's Haaland. Wirtz, played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot's on here. Real chance! Goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 11.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Reinders. Can he get it through? Lovely. Shapes to shoot! And that was very necessary. Oh, what a mistake! Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries to thread one through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Marmoush tries to pass it through. Marmoush is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's an errant pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Frimpong. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the release.
Mohamed Salah! It's there! And this is getting better and better. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Marmoush. Cherki. And Bob. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Nico Gonzalez. Ruben Dias. Now Lewis. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Haaland! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Ekitike. Liverpool can consider themselves just about safe now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A probing pass. No joy this time. Nico Gonzalez. Cherki. Bob. It's a searching pass.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And that has put paid to that. Ambitious ball here. That's been intercepted. Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in. Szoboszlai. Lewis. And that's that. Liverpool are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mohamed Salah, voted man of the match. Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Frimpong. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick.
Ekitike! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared without complication. Szoboszlai. Haaland.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
There's the shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Is number 4, Reinders.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gakpo. Gakpo goes on a charge down the left. Cherki. Konate calmly anticipates. That has been slung wide. Mohamed Salah. And it's Wirtz. Ekitike. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Mohamed Salah! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Haaland. Wirtz. That pass isn't the best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pass somewhat off target. Bob. He's found a way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Gakpo threads one in, and that pass just didn't quite work. Gakpo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Konate gets over and intercepts. Gakpo, McAllister. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. Gonzalez gets it away, and it's McAllister. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He'll fancy himself from here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Mohamed Salah! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Wirtz. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is ended up in no man's land. Out to the left it goes. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Wirtz! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cherki. And it's Gonzalez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Szoboszlai, and he's running through. And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Frimpong. And the pass is intercepted. Wirtz. Now, can they get him away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, cracking ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Frimpong looking to play him in. For Szoboszlai. That looks a good ball through. And that has been clubbed away. What a throw in. And it's McAllister. Shoots! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Liverpool have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries to pass it through. Ekitike. Marmoush. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really nicely played. And that is expertly dealt with. Haaland. Konate. Szoboszlai. It's a good spell of possession, this. Cherki. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Haaland might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Kerkez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cherki.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is a brilliant interception. And he's being shifted off it. Wirtz. McAllister, and it's slung out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Ambitious ball here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Stood up well to him there. Reinders. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lewis cuts it out. Now it's Gakpo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. McAllister. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Searching pass he's played there. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a bit shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.